Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today, we're playing Teamfight Tactics, which is, of course, Riot's auto battler, which is very much along the lines of the most classic auto battler there is, which is, of course, Dota Auto Chess. I mean, the genre is only 6 years old, so I'm talking about it as if it's like written on ancient stone tablets, the forbidden text from ancient times. Look, I'm saying that this is a very classic auto battler, right? It has all of the core functionality that Drodo Studio introduced back in the day. It's got economy, it's got traits, which synergies, whatever you want to call them. They're called traits here, right? It's a silly game full of silly things. Weirdly, I actually think this game is almost more random than Hearthstone Battlegrounds, which is a game that's kind of notorious for its randomness. But yeah, TFT, I like it a lot. I've been playing it a lot. And it is a game that's very much about kind of like going wild. Like it lets you just kind of do crazy stuff and it embraces that. Sometimes, not always. It's interesting like how it varies up the lobbies. This is actually my second attempt at recording recording this video right now. Because the first game that I just played, I didn't do particularly well in. And that's because the game just gave me so many options that I just couldn't handle them and I got completely overwhelmed. And I feel like that maybe wasn't the ideal starting point for a video like this, where we want to take it a bit slower so I can show you how the game works and we just play it a little bit, right? Like it can get progressively crazy as we go through it. But anyways, point being, this is a cool game. I like it, but it's also pretty intense. And yeah, anyways. So the first thing that happens is we have an encounter, which is this guy. A variety of different things can happen here. In this case, it just tells us there's going to be something that happens later in the game. And then we go into the game. So you can see here there's our field. We can put units down. The units will fight our opponents. There are creep rounds every couple of rounds, which I think is a really, really great feature to have in these kinds of games because they just give you a little bit of a briefer, a bit of relief, which is nice. Ooh, okay. Maybe we can play something very simple for our first round. I mean, we've got Nitro almost set up. Like, that's really interesting. We're missing one unit. So that could be a great starting point. Anyways, so, yeah, we just kind of like fight some creep rounds at first. And then eventually we'd start fighting our opponents. We got our shop down here where we can buy things. Things sell for the same price that we buy them for unless we triple them. At which point everything except for one cost sells for 1 gold less. And other than that, we just kind of like pick things up. Right, pick things up and see what we can do with them. We haven't gotten an item yet, which is unfortunate. Alright, another kindred. Part of me wants to roll to get Nitro going. Oh, this is such a bad... You're never supposed to do this. Got it. Alright. You're never supposed to do this. I'm sorry, I did the worst thing. I just committed a TFT crime. But the important thing about Nitro, this right here is the synergy that I'm talking about, is that every round we have Nitro active, we get ourselves little buff thingies which we can collect that will make this guy stronger. And we want that. Speed kill. So, oh, this is an augment. We get 3 augments per game, and we can choose one right now. Gain 1 reroll for every 2 unique 2-cost champions fielded last combat. Gain 2 2-cost units. It's kind of tempting, but it's probably not right. Scavengers pumping up. Pumping up is, I always like this because it's just kind of like stats across a game. Just nice. We can kind of like roll a little bit here. Didn't like any of this. Let's just take pumping up. It's just kind of some power. Somewhat free, no big deal. Alright, I'll sell my crap, don't need it. Don't need it. And now we're chilling. We should be using our items. So we have items over here. The way it works is that there are components and you can use components with our components to combine them into items. So if you have 2 components, you can combine them into an item. And that kind of enables a whole range of different items that can exist. Wait! Did I not get any chrome? Did my crime not even work? I thought it would work. Of course, I've never done this. I'm sorry. Set is still pretty new. I don't play that much. I thought I would be able to start buffing my little guy already. But I guess I can't during the first few rounds. Yeah, like... Aww. Bunch of nonsense. Anyways, we leveled this guy up. That's very good. So the way Nitro works is that every round, every Nitro champion we have on the board gives us Chrome, which are the little things that drop. And we can collect the drone to grant our robot extra stats, which is great. And if we have higher level Nitro units, we get more Chrome, which is also really great. So we basically just want our Nitro units to be leveled up. And then we're gonna use that to buff up this little guy who will eventually become quite powerful. This is a very strong early game strategy. You can get quite a lot of power in the early game by just relying on this. And particularly it's nice because the Nitro units themselves aren't really like that expensive or... I mean, they're not even particularly weak. They're actually like pretty reasonable units. So it's nice to get this, right? It's nice to get this going because we can just kind of start farming this. And this is a bastion. So we want to put down another bastion to make this guy tanky. And yeah, we've got this going on. So there's two things you can do with Nitro, which basically comes down to the two main strategies of TFT, right? There are two main approaches to the game. There's either leveling or there is re-rolling. Re-rolling is when you kind of find yourself the optimal level for hitting the units that you want to hit. So if we're looking for, let's say, 1 and 2 cost units, we want to be as low a level as possible, because if we level up our shop, which happens automatically, but we can also spend money to do so, then we get the chance at more powerful, higher tier units. But of course, if we're just trying to freestar, collect our units at the bottom, then we might not necessarily want that, right? So for re-rolling, we're staying at a lower tier. And then for leveling, we want to level, obviously. I mean, that's not too crazy. Oh, come on. You can do this. Nice. Very good. Hey, Salaran. Coxalaran 93. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Sorry for making your name sound weird. We want her, because she's the last missing Nitro unit, which will allow us to gather even more Nitro stuff. But unfortunately, that was not meant to be. What do we want then? I'm kind of just going to take something. This right here seems reasonable enough. We can build the needlessly large rod into a variety of different useful items. So, our opponent there, taking that unit, is a bit suspicious. Yes, they are playing Nitro. So with Nitro, we can do two things, right? We can either play into Nitro fully, as in just stay on a low level, max out all the Nitro units, and then win that way. Or we can use Nitro for tempo. Just kind of use them in the early game, use the fact that we have a little buddy here, and then later on we either just kind of keep them as support pieces in the pool, or we pivot out of them. And they're both reasonable approaches. And it kind of comes down to whether or not our Nitro units are being contested. Because if our opponents are going for Nitro as well, then of course that reduces our chances of finding the ones that we're looking for, and that would be bad. Because that can just, that can just be a problem. So, to me right now, this is looking like we should be playing primarily towards just kind of hoping we 2-star some of these things along the way, and then pivoting into something else later on, right? A big part of this is, of course, the items you get as well. You can't disassemble your items. Whatever items you choose, you're stuck with. So in that way, we have to kind of accept that. And then build units, pick units around our items, as opposed to forcing specific units and then slapping bad items onto them. Anyways, you can see we're actually pretty strong. So, I mean, all things considered, like our little crime we committed in the early game, maybe wasn't the best thing to be doing, but I do think we're actually fairly strong. And I'm just gonna say that that's because of it. That's what helped. I have no evidence of this, but it's just, it's gonna be my claim today. Alright, I don't think we're going for any 3 stars of this stuff, right? So we can already pivot out of these. Just not really necessary. Anyways, we got another creep round. I really like how at the end of every stage, is what they're called, we're currently on stage 2. At the end of every stage, there's a creep round where you get new items, where you can just kind of take a break. It feels nice to have reached that point of relief of like, oh, I am not gonna die right now, because the creeps aren't particularly dangerous. And that's actually good. They should not be dangerous. Okay, take this. Thank you very much. Got a couple of things. There's some crit here. So we can get a Rage Blade. But there's also actually like quite a lot for some sort of casting setup, which is interesting. Probably not the right thing to be doing though. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put together our items in some capacity. Slam some things into play. It's always important to just put some things into play, because that way you can actually win in the early game. And winning gives you win streak money. So, we want that. Anyways, this guy is strong. I mean, we're not particularly weak, but this guy is still very, very strong. Alright, alright, alright. So let's see what we get next. We get another augment to choose from. I like picking augments that just give me power. That's mostly because I'm not very good at this game. Higher skill level players will often pick things that give more economy or utility. I like power. Ooh, quality over quantity is a fun one. Let's play that. So, units can have what are called radiant items. Sure, let's unequip this. Let's unequip here. Radiant item is an item that is just like way stronger than a normal item. But they are very, very rare, and you don't really get that many of them. I mean, I would say in your average game, you get 0. Like maybe 0.5 or something like that. You just don't get that many of these. They're just rare. That's the point. And what we just got right there is quality over quantity. Which usually you can put 3 items on a unit. But with this, if we only put a single item on a unit, then that item is upgraded to Radiant, which makes it, you know, about twice as good. Not enough to win this fight, obviously. But it's still kind of like an interesting way of strategizing, I think. I don't know, I just think it's cool. So I thought we could do it. Okay. Let's admire me for a bit. I've got this right here, which is an interesting unit to pick up. 1, 2, 3. We gotta sell out of some of these things. I don't think I'm using you. So this is one of my favorite traits actually, Divinicore. Which Divinicore units just give your entire team stats. And if you have more Divinicore units, then all of the stats that they give are amplified. So if I have this one right here, then she just gives all of my units crit chance. Which is cool. Other traits that I have. We talked about Nitro. Bastion is just a defensive trait for tanks. Rapid Fire is just an attacking trait for attackers. Makes it so they attack more quickly. Fairly straightforward. These right here are our 2 carries at the moment. It's nice because we found a second Draven So if we get a third of these, we might actually be in a really, really good spot. Oh no. Oh no, a frying pan. You can use that to create... Oh, what are they called? Emblems. You can use that to create emblems. Also, there's my Draven. I'm taking that. Emblems are basically another, like you can use to give a unit a different trait, which can be really useful for like, you know, like building synergy chains that you wouldn't otherwise be able to build. Also, on that note, my original plan today was to write a bunch. But I've not been very successful with that. Setting that aside, that was my original plan today. I think I'm putting you in. However, I got a little distracted because I sent out the pitches last week for, well, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks-ish, whenever, right? A little while ago. Sent out the pitches for the board game. And I got a response today from a fairly large publisher who were like, yeah, this looks interesting. We would like to know more. Actually, what's really interesting about it too is that the first question they asked, right, they sent me an email and they were like, this looks interesting. Did you send this to any other publishers? Like, have you already given this prototype to any other publishers? And also, we would like to know more. And I think that's really interesting because it's like this weird immediate possessiveness, right? I'm not sure if that's normal. I assume it is. I'm not trying to claim that I'm special here, right? Like, I would guess that that's normal. But I do think it's kind of funny. Okay. Level. I'm kind of liking this Divinicore stuff. I feel like Divinicore might be nice if we're playing with all of the with the quality over quantity thing and the pumping up, because that's just kind of like giving all of our units like one item, all of our units some attack speed, all of our units the stats from Divinicore. Like, that doesn't that make sense? Like, everybody becomes powerful. That just seems good to me. So I feel like that might be an interesting way to go here. Alright. Do you ever play MTG Standard? I normally only see Commander. No. I've been playing a little bit of Modern, which has only led me to the conclusion that I don't like Modern. So, no, I am a Commander-only gamer, my friend. I'm a Commander-only gamer. Alright. Yeah, this guy here gets much stronger once we hit a level, or like 200 of these. Oh, 69, nice. But once we hit 200 of these, this guy becomes a lot stronger. But again, I don't think we're really going there. We've already leveled past the point of that really making sense. Is Archangel Staff like a good item for Vex? It might be. It's kind of interesting. I need to figure out what my items are. We can put a Bloodthirster on you. And I think Rabadon's Death Cap on Vex or an Archangel Staff. I'm kind of liking the staff. Why not? Why not? Everybody gets an item. Everybody gets an item. Oh, hey, we got the Elise. Hey, and I don't really think we're using that at this point. So this right here gives ability power for every second in combat. Which is nice because our front line should be reasonably tanky. Since everybody gets a little bit of something, right? And Vex just kind of like throws spells at our opponents, murders them. So the full Divinicore setup is maybe a little bit much. You wouldn't usually go for the full Divinicore setup because that way you don't have space properly for any other traits. Ooh, this is maybe interesting, but a random completed item? No. No. Ooh, this is also interesting. Mentorship? If an ally starts next to a higher cost ally, it gains 10% attack speed. So you need to be next to higher cost stuff. How do we position this? Like so? Maybe a little bit tight, maybe a little bit of a bad idea. It's alright, we'll see. Okay. Level 2. There's Rast. Level 3, we have Gragas and Senna. Level 4, we have Vex. And level 6, we have Renekton. And I'm missing somebody. No, I'm not. That's it. That's the 6 Divinity Core units. How are we doing? I mean, actually, like, pretty damn well, aren't we? Never mind. I lied. So, usually you would skip out on Morgana. She's just kind of like one of the weaker units here, so we don't really need her. We want to make sure we have an Executioner in. To enable the crit strike there. I kind of think we should level. I think we go to 8. And then we find what we're doing on 8. And here's my reasoning. If we find like random ass good stuff units, right? Like if we find like a Jogath, we can get Bruiser in. If we find a Vanguard, we can get a Vanguard in. What's her name? Leona, right? We can just like get a couple of things that should all be reasonable. And I feel like just going for that broad approach here makes sense to me. Basically pick up random 5 costs as we find them and just slot them in. Oh, there's Renekton. No, I wouldn't be unhappy about a Renekton. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there he goes. That didn't take long. Yeah. So what do we have? We have needlessly large rod. To be honest, I think some armor is probably the way to go. Because we can build a fairly decent tank item out of that. I need to get out of my garbage units now. I have some garbage. I have this one, I have this one. Yeah. This guy, oh, this guy's actually alright. Alright, there's an Exotech Bastion. That's good. I like that. So that means we don't have to be... And it's actually the unit that I would like to put this needlessly large rod on. So I can now keep my units less horribly positioned. Right, I have like a more traditionally sturdy front line here. Should definitely put you in, I feel, over this. But this right here is currently providing a lot of synergies. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, let's see what we find. I mean, we don't necessarily have to play this because we don't actually have any of the units for it yet, right? So, oh, never mind. Alright, well, that does actually change the equation a little bit, doesn't it? So you're out, you're in. Anima Squad Dynamo. What do I do with you? I don't think I actually really... That seems stupid to not pick that up. I just... these are really hard to fit. They require a lot. This guy's a 2-star Garen? Well, fuck me, I guess. Alright, carry this, Vex. You can do it. I mean, she does actually do a huge amount of damage. She definitely did her best. I feel like we need a tank more than anything.
They should run.
Pick up you. Okay. You can go, right? Trying to fit this all in a way that makes sense. Don't need you.
They see their end.
We can kind of go for 2-star on this. Divinity Core. Alright, I'm out of these guys now. There's a Garen as well, but I'm not sure the Garen is actually that good for us. Because we can't really 2-star it. There we go. So we're out of you guys now, that's for sure. We have our Bastion Vanguard situation. Bruiser in. This stuff is all here. Okay, yeah, this guy is kind of going a little nuts over there. Did die, but that's okay. So Kindred is out, Draven is out, right? And we put in Twisted Fate. This guy comes in. Not Twisted Fate, sorry. So it's all about the front line right now. Something like that. Oh, sorry, friends. I mean, I don't. This is a team, I guess. Is this okay? Wait, is it? Wait. Maybe? Oh, man, no. Okay, well, we gotta hit our 2 stars now. This is a better bruiser. Shouldn't have sold that one. Oh, just barely got this guy in. Couldn't 2-star that. Holding this one now, I guess. Yeah, this is what the other version of this could look like. Oh no. Oh, we're dead. That's it? Oh man. Okay, so that was not... I mean, I guess I sort of proven my point that I'm not good at this game. This was the introductory match. We wanted to keep that short so that we can play again. and this time do things proper, right? That's, I think it's very important. It's important for us to realize that, of course, if the introductory match takes too long, then that would be kind of weird. And I mean, that wouldn't be good, of course. Oh, sorry, that did not work at all. I had this like wonderful idea in my head, and it just all right. I do have to say, I feel like some of the things our opponents had was a bit crazy. Like, they had that 2-star Garen already? Like, that's insane. I don't know. I don't know, it's a little bit nuts. That's a little bit nuts. Also, yes, I have bats. I was looking up cards that have bad effects. It's alright. It's fine. Sometimes you just lose immediately. You know how when you watch a YouTube video from like a streamer that uploads like a lot of gameplay of a game, it just eventually becomes less of a question of are they going to win and more just like how are they going to win? Well, you know, you don't have to worry about that with me. With me, it's a true surprise whether or not I will win. It would be very surprising if I won, is what I'm saying. But but that way it's unpredictable, and that makes for good cinema. And if that's not what we're here for, then I don't even know what we're doing. It's all about good cinema. Alright, let's see what we get here. This guy is kind of fun. Alright, Vanguard. Haha. Probably not a good idea. The first couple of rounds, you kind of want to keep your money open. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. We'll do better. We can do this. I believe in us. Maybe. Okay. Shojin? Shojin is something. There's Morgana. There's this guy. Can get Golden Ox online. With Bruiser. You know what? I know I said we're kind of supposed to keep the money, but this is actually kind of a nuts board. Like, this is actually a little bit insane how strong this is for how early in the game it is. So maybe we just keep it. Maybe that's the board. We could also go for like some other options. Let's have a look at this first. No scout, no pivot. Not doing that because I don't know what the builds are. Cypher gains 75% of its combat bonus now. Gain 200% intel from kills, but only 30% from losses. Gain a Draven. I don't have any other Cypher units. Gain a free shop reroll every round. Ooh, that one is nice. I like that one. Investment strategy. This one is nice too. It just gives us like health. I still skip past them. I'm just gonna take the thing that makes us gives us a nice item. Isn't this nuts? I think I am actually selling this guy. Maybe sell this. Go like so. Okay. So we give you the Edge of Night. And I can build another Edge of Night, but I don't think I want to. Alright, you know what we're doing? We're just gonna build Bloodthirster Hodge. Is this our carry? Can this guy carry? I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. I mean, we'll see. At least for the early game, he should be fine. I'm feeling pretty optimistic regarding that. And the nice thing about Golden Ox, which is this trade right here, is that Golden Ox units have a chance of giving us gold when they kill something. So that's very helpful, right? Like, especially during the early game, we can make a lot of money that way. If I sell these two, I'm at 9. I can get interest. I mean, I'm definitely selling this guy. I kind of would like this in, but I don't really think I can in any sensible way do that. So I guess we're just selling that. Because I gotta get the money. Like, the money is just important here. Like, I'm even open to selling this. Assuming we lose, which I think is unlikely, because look at this, we have 4 traits active. All of them are centered on this guy, the Golden Ox Vanguard Slayer, and Bruiser gives all of our units health, like including this one. So he kind of has 4 active traits. 3 items, which are presumably okay on him. I don't know. Strike the most enemies in a semicircle, gaining a shield for 4 seconds, plus 44 per enemy hit. Deal physical damage to enemies and reduce their armor by 15 for the rest of combat. Okay, the shield is based on our ability power. And damage is based on our attack damage. That's fine. I mean, the items aren't ideal, but like, it's what we got. It's what we got. Okay, talking about things we got. This guy. This is the juice, right? That's what we're looking for. This guy with these items. This guy is an attacker, an attack reaper. He's just all about punching things. But he kind of gets in there. So these items here, these 2 are lifesteal items. A little bit defensive, although this can actually add quite a lot of damage. All right, but these are all of the items we have on this unit are going to be really, really good to kind of like get into the business of our opponents and kind of smack him around a bunch. So hello, Ivan. Ivan, I am like super happy about the fact that a publisher got back to me about the board game. I'm like very happy about that. That's so fucking sick, right? It's kind of like validating in a way, because I was like, this is a good idea. This is fun. I enjoy it. And I got a bunch of publishers that immediately replied with no, and I mean, like, I expected that. That's nothing that I wasn't anticipating, but it's nice to also, like, actually... I mean, I had 2 no's, 2 immediate no's, 1 maybe, and then we got straight to a, yeah, we're interested. So it's actually a pretty good hit rate, I feel. That's not too bad. Alright, so we've got this guy leveled up. That's very nice. Executioner. Very good. Very good. Also, we can build Sunfire Cape here. Now, I could go like this. Is that better? This does not seem better. That does not seem better, I have to say. But it might be nice to have a unit that actually like deals a good chunk of damage, which we currently... I don't know, I guess it's fine. Like, we're fine. This is not even really close. So I don't know why I'm stressing about it. Although something that worries me a little bit about the whole publisher discussion, right, is because I have 1 prototype. I have 1. And on their website, they tell you, hey, you can reach out to us here. We're not promising we'll reply, so it's good that they replied. We at least made it past that threshold, right? But then they also say, if we like your game, we're going to request a prototype. And I think that's the stage where I'm at. They haven't formally requested it yet, but it very strongly seems like they will. And then how long do you think do they say it's going to take them to review the prototype? Like, what do you think is a sensible number there? Just aim a little bit higher. You've got a 2-star of this guy. What the fuck? What's a sensible number? But like, you can aim a little bit higher, right? Because they're gonna aim a little bit higher just so that they don't accidentally undershoot it. On their website, it says 3 to 6 months. Which is just like too much. That's too long. I don't even know how else to say it. Like, that's too long. 3 to 6 months. And I only have the one prototype, you know, like I don't have a second one. This is it. This is the one I've got. So, sure hope it doesn't take them 3 to 6 months. Because, like, if in that time period I get another publisher who reaches out, it's just like, hell yeah, let's fucking go, right? That wouldn't be great. Alright, you're out. You're out. Got a 2-star in this. Got a bunch of units. There's a 2-star. Don't need you, don't need you. Don't need you. Wow, our entire board just like fucking got absorbed into this. Or our entire bench. So what do we do now? Kind of want this guy in. I think Vanguard isn't as important right now. I think I'm giving these items to this fella. But I don't know what to do with these items. These are not great right now. And I know I'm supposed to use them, but they really don't build into anything that actually makes a lot of sense for me, I feel. Because the Renekton line, which is the guy I was talking about that can use these items well, I mean, that line is kind of close, right? We're past that point now because somebody else has got a 2-star already. Foreign plated armor. I'm not losing all of my gold. No, thank you. Casting abilities. Champions gain Omnivamp. Overheal. No, I have healing stuff. I don't need more healing stuff. I don't like this very much. I gain a support item. Gain a crown guard. Gain an ionic spark. Well, these suck. I should have taken the first one on the left here. Well, I mean, Ionic Spark is not really the right thing for us. That's like a magic damage, magic resistance reduction item. And, like, we're just not actually using that, I think. Okay, put that in there. I know I over-leveled for Golden Ox, but that's just how it is. Alright, I'll give you this. Do I just, like, build an Asher's? No. No way. No way. That's good, right? Like, that's nonsense. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Alright, so the way Golden Ox works is that we can basically, as we spend gold on our turn, it isn't buying items, or buying units. So basically re-rolling or leveling. This right here goes up, and every time this breaks the indicated threshold, it permanently increases the damage output of our Golden Ox units. Which is good. But right there, I did want to just get the 6th unit in, so I just kind of over-leveled a bunch. But usually, the way you want to play this is you want to level a little bit, and then level a little bit, and then level a little bit. You know, it's just kind of going incrementally. Anyways. So. It is how it is. If this publisher wants me to just send them a prototype, like, what do I do? I mean, obviously I sent them the prototype. I feel like maybe let me be more precise in my question there, right? So like, if this publisher is like, all right, send us the prototype. I'm obviously sending them the prototype. My question is just like, okay, but then I don't have the prototype anymore. Like, what do I do at that point? What if another one reaches out and is like, hey, do I then say, sorry, send it to these guys? Do I make another one? But it's expensive. They are expensive to make. Divinity Core? No. I'm not falling for that again. I mean, I would like this, but I guess not. Oh, I would have liked that too. Just get crits, I guess. What do I do with crits? Nothing. What do I do with this? I should have taken crits. This was a mistake. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Like, I know that it seems like I should just make another prototype, but they're not cheap. Like, if I were to make it from scratch, now knowing all of the parts I need, it's probably around 150 euros. Like, that's quite a lot, isn't it? That's quite a lot. How come it is so expensive? Because having custom cards printed is just expensive. That's it. Right? Like a large portion. Oh, what is this? Golden Fleece. Every golden ox drops 1 gold after fighting 2 rounds. Your max interest is 7. Gain a Grace, an Alistar, and 4 gold. I mean, I guess we're playing golden ox. Although I don't know why I need these. I already have those. That seems a bit unnecessary, but okay. But you know, I need to print like a lot of cards for the game. It's a game that uses cards, and the cards, they need to be custom printed cards, and that just costs a lot of money. And then you need a box. That part isn't that expensive. I mean, it's mostly the cards. Like out of the 150 euros, 120 are probably the cards. Although now that I think about it, I think 150 is actually lowballing it a little bit. It's probably closer to like 180. But like the vast majority of that is just printing the cards. But like, there's no way around that, right? Like there's no cheating that. That's just expensive. Well, okay, so ideally I want the 4th golden oxen. Because I can actually use a rage blade on that one. Do we roll here? No, right? No way we roll. We go to 8. We go to 8. We rolled on 8. Wait, my interest is 7. My max interest is 7? Oh, fuck. Ah, okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm making a mistake. We gotta go to 70 gold. I mean, we were at 70 gold. We need to stay at 70 gold is what I'm saying. Oh, we got a bunch of these. Okay. Double Rage Blade for some wiener?
Well, that was satisfying.
So I've got Rage Blade, Godbreaker. But I've got just another Sunfire Cape here. Put the armor. And then make a Crown Guard. Last Whisper Rage Blade. Ah, that makes more sense. Alright, that seems to be the way to go. Wow, dropping a lot of money right there. Let's go. Also Graves? Grace doing work? I like it. Oh, we got another one of these. I don't think I want the reinforcement. I wouldn't mind an artifact. The first 5 enemy champions I killed each combat grant a champion or team a temporary completed items. No, thank you. I don't like the healing thing. This one is very good. Gain a Sparring Gloss, your team gains 6% attack speed and 20% critical strike chance. It's a very straightforward thing, but turns out just having extra stats is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could roll right now And it honestly is not a bad call, I feel, to roll here. It does make sense.
Jinx? Stands for Jinx.
Let's do the Street Demon thing. Street Demons get these special hexes. Medicine shop for Executioner. That probably makes sense, yes. Should probably put that in. Wait, do I need it? I don't know. Oh god, we're definitely losing this one. We have 2 Javans. I know. It's okay. These guys make money. Alright, every golden ox drops 1 gold after fighting 2 rounds. Do I 2-star this? I mean, maybe? Ooh, this does not seem good. Put this guy in. This is a 5 cost, which lets us pull these funny little blobs. Little bloblets. Bloblet. Didn't find it. I mean, honestly, I don't know why I bought that. I'm getting rid of it. Wait, I gotta put these items on Jinx, right? So you can actually use them. How are we doing? Oh, this is a 3-star. Wow. That's kind of scary. I would like this guy. This is the unit I want. Don't pick him. Now, okay, wait, you didn't. That's actually good for me, yeah. It even has a guard breaker, which is really like fine. No! God damn it. I guess I'll take this one. I guess. Okay, roll. There's my Aphelios. And I am out of this guy. Don't need Vanguard. Unequip you. Do I need this? No. Bloblet.
I love a challenge. I know the way.
Why am I going for this? I shouldn't, right? Like, I'm not actually keeping that. I'm just trying to farm up my Divinity Core a little bit. Okay, so looking at this, we still need this guy, and still want Annie, so we have the 6 golden ox, right? Do we care about 6 golden ox? I mean, a little bit, yeah. Bloblet. What am I doing with this? This guy is almost 3-star. Alright, we've got this guy 2-star. I mean, I guess that's fine. I'm just gonna sell these. I care more about the economy. So if that's our lineup, I mean, Mundo has a lot of synergy. I mean, is this just fine? Is this actually not? Is this just reasonable? Look at how many trades we have active. I mean, I feel like I gotta take these items at least and put them on this guy, right? I don't know. We have a lot of stuff. We have this guy, and we have our attack carry here. Level 2, so that's pretty good. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. There's another one of this. I guess there's Jinx. Mana? Who would mana be good for? Honestly, just take the Giant Slayer, maybe? Yeah, mana for Annie. How do I fit Annie? That's my problem. To just stop having the street demons bruiser shenanigans in. That feels like not super good because that's actually doing quite a lot of work right now. I lost that? That's wild. That looked like I won for sure. Alright, this is another bruiser. I think I need to just like level. I mean, putting Annie in right now doesn't do anything, right? Ooh, but I think I might have an idea. Wait, that's the wrong button. Here we go. But like if I go... I put Annie in. I put this in. I take out Jinx. But I put in Samira. I keep the street demon stuff. I get AMP for Annie. I guess Zac goes. That kind of makes some sense. Yeah, Zac does not really feel like he's actually doing that much, to be completely honest. The nice thing about the Golden Ox is that the Golden Ox tier 5 unit is actually really good. It's very powerful. Street Demon worth it? I mean, it's like a good amount of extra stats, isn't it? You're asking me questions that I'm not qualified to answer. We're never free-starring that. If I lose this, I have to roll down, right? And it's looking like we lose it. Yeah, our front line is just not keeping up. Alright. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this. Let me give Viego. No, why? Immediately. That's so annoying. I guess I take the Annie. Somebody else playing this shit? Just wanted the item? Are you kidding me? No, this guy has... Oh, this guy has a 2-star Viego. Are you kidding me? It's getting worse by the second. I'm never gonna get my units.
I love a challenge. To introduce myself.
Freestyle on this. I need to move the items. Five golden ox. Which is like an unnecessary amount of golden ox, to be frank. Stop jumping around so much. Oh no. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Nice. Kill it. Yes! What a lad. What a monster. Alright, we actually did find Viego. Two of these, maybe? Okay, we've got 2-star stacks, so we're obviously not replacing that. Alright, fuck it. We're out of Street Demon, right? Like, who needs Street Demon? Just the build? Like, yeah, it's not a huge amount of synergy, but like, whatever. Just go for high tier units and hope that that's somehow enough to carry it. Come on! Come on! Oh, man! You got so close! Alright. I mean, we're not that far away from hitting our stuff, right? Okay. I need this guy to start, I guess. Wait, why do I have you in? I can, like, fucking replace this, right? I don't know, that doesn't seem... I mean, this guy is a Slayer, so, like, it makes some sense at the very least. I have, like, no synergies. I have 6 gold knocks, and that's... that's where it ends. Alright, okay, we've got this guy to start. I'm not going for any 3 stars. Just said I'm not going for any 3 stars.
Let's get this over with.
I'm confused. Kabuko over there. Next deck Gunblade on you. Alright, we're just playing 5 cost good stuff. Wait, is it working? It's working, it's working. Alright, top 4. Top 4, we got there. Oh no. What's the plan? What's the plan? Wait, is there ever a world where I do this? I wish I had these items on her. Oh, I wanna regret that. I'm gonna regret that. Oh no. Oh, I just like it's gonna take so long to actually bring this guy in. Okay. No, with it. Oh, that was a mistake, was it? Oh, I messed up. Oh no. Oh, I overthought that. Oh man. Oh, I got third. I'm not super upset about that. There's some crazy stuff our opponents got going on too. Okay, I just had a better lineup. Yeah, you think it wasn't that I put my strongest unit on the bench? You don't think that was the problem? Me putting my strongest unit somewhere where it couldn't, like, fight immediately, and then I had to wait, like, half the fight for it to actually show up? I don't know. I gotta be honest, I feel like that maybe contributed a little bit to the situation. And, possibly that might have been not the right thing to do. Very good. Can I leave game? Oh, there we go. It just kicks me out, I guess. The thing is, like, honestly, this was a good third. Because it's not like the game went on for another half hour afterwards, right? It literally ended the following fight. So we stayed in there nearly the maximum game time. I'm not super upset about that. Although, I don't know, this is honestly always my experience playing TFT is one of sheer panic. It's always all about just kind of getting completely overwhelmed by the entirety of my existence. And, you know, that's fine. That is just how it is. I can hear sound effects. There we go. All right.
Would anyone notice if I just left?
Round timers in TFT are crazy low, IMO. Yeah, they are super low. And I think that's actually like part of the fun though. I fully get why that can be frustrating. And I feel frustrated by that at times too. Where it's just like TFT gives you a million things to do and then just straight up not enough time to do them. But in a way, isn't that like literally a skill diff? Isn't that literally what being good at this video game means?
Well, that was satisfying.
And it also makes it so, at least to me, that the game always feels super active. Like there's always a million things going on. And I feel like that's pretty cool. I like that it always feels like there's an infinity number of things happening. And that I am incapable of managing them. This is actually a good thing. Oh, I've got some pairs. Got a triple. Maybe we can play some Anima Squad. Giant Slayer. It's pretty bad this early on. It's a bit weird. These types of games are not usually the types of games where you would expect there to be kind of like a physical limitation on it, right? But TFT is a game that just kind of says, no, you have to click the buttons quickly. Like APM is a factor. Get good. And in a way, I think that's kind of funny. No. I don't think that's the right thing to do. I really want this. Is this good? Alright, we're not doing the boombot thing. Hard commit. No, we're not doing that. Oh, man. Guys. +2 maximum team size. I mean, I gotta. You can't reasonably expect me to not do this. To be completely frank. Now, I do need to put some items in. I don't know. I guess Nashers? I mean, it is crucially important that we don't lose fights. Because we do take double damage when we do. So, probably need to kind of, you know, be on top of that. Alright. There's Anima Squad.
Future is riding on Anima Squad's shoulders.
This guy is kind of important right now. This guy is actually not very important right now. Do I need this? Rapid fire would be okay. I don't think rapid fire is good enough. I don't think we're playing this. Let's get rid of you. Put down another front line. I feel like this early on, just having like the beefiest front line imaginable actually goes a really long way. So I'm okay with doing that. I mean, I don't see how we lose a fight right now. We just have so many units. We have so many units. There's no way we lose a fight. So this is just gonna come down pretty much entirely to my late game decision making. Which is another way of saying we're fucking screwed, everybody. We are dead. This is not happening. But I will try my best. And that's really all you can expect of me. So. But yeah, we are going to die.
You shine brightly.
I guess I'll equip the sword. I mean, I might as well. I might as well. So, what's like the nuttiest 10 comp? Just like all of the 4 stars. In TFT, you basically need to read through everything on the wiki before starting the game. Yeah, that's how cowards do it. You have to be like me. And then I think you will have a lot of fun with the game. And that specifically means that you just kind of play and lose.
Satisfying.
And that's it. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Because at least I'm having a good time. And isn't that what matters? Alright, so we don't really get a choice here. We don't really get a choice. Learn by losing. Oh, I'm not. No, you're putting a high burden on me immediately. I never said I was learning. I said I was losing. So. No. No. Oh, I hate you. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't get that. Alright, what do we get anything with this? I mean, Syndicate is kind of like an interesting one, but I don't have items for it. You need like kind of specific items to make Syndicate work, I think. I just don't have those right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna level, put another guy in, who cares? Who cares? We'll make our money win streaking. That's actually a very legitimate strategy, making your money by win streaking. We still don't want to reroll because rerolling is just kind of very, very expensive this early on. But we can just kind of like get there anyway. Just win streak. I mean, again, this first stage is trivial. Because this is where we're gonna win just by virtue of having more units in play. Okay. Well, you know what's actually a really nice comp is bruisers. One of the problems with bruisers is mostly just that you need a lot of bruisers in play to properly utilize them. Right? You need 6 bruisers in play to get this. I don't really have space for any backline. But we do have space for backline. It's like the whole thing right now. We're actually pretty okay if it comes to that. So I could go for some sort of setup with that. I'm just kind of leaning towards that right now because I already have a lot of this in play. Ooh, we could couple that with the syndicate backline. Something like this. I mean, I feel like this is not using... Wait, this is not even using all of the units, right? Still space for one unit? I have so many units I can put in a play. It's crazy. We want a dynamo, ideally, I think. So, like, literally any dynamo.
Well, that was satisfying.
Something like that? Nope. No, these are terrible items for that. We definitely... This is just like never the plan. It's never happening. We're never doing that. Because our items are atrocious. I mean, I guess I can go Dragon's Claw. I think I will re-roll one of these. Okay. I mean, that's actually fine. Maybe this is fine. Is there any good caster backline? Is that not a thing in TFT? I mean, good is always a good question, but in theory it should exist. Whether or not the information I will provide you with is accurate is, of course, a completely different question.
They shall not ignore us so easily.
But in theory... So, you know. Ooh, Pyromaniac is probably really good for... Oh, no, wait, Clockwork Accelerator? This kind of makes sense. Or Bramble Vest. Bramble Vest is nice because it's just like another really big tank item. I think I'm just taking this. I just want my bruisers to be tanky. That seems reasonable enough. Don't need you. Okay. Clockwork sounded good. Clockwork did sound good. Sort of. The thing with Clockwork is that the late game fights just don't really last that long, no matter what you do. Like, even if you have a ton of bruisers, then they don't take forever. So, I think Clockwork is like a bit limiting in that way. Okay. Alright. We're continuing our win streak, which is, of course, the goal. And it's also very important, because that's most of our economy, right? Like, we were behind on economy just because we needed to have more units on the board. It's actually like an interesting downside, right? Like, an interesting negative here is that we needed to just have more units on the board than our opponents. And so, we needed to spend more money on that. So we couldn't build up our economy as nicely. Of course, that's a complaint that is maybe not entirely fair, because in return we get a ton of units on the board. Let's maybe... So, casters. There's Vex. Vex is a very good caster, actually. I really like Vex. We actually have like half decent Vex items too. Like, we might actually just play... I feel like this is gonna come down to 6 bruisers and then random whatever. Which might seem like I'm evading the question, but it's actually kind of fine to just play 6 bruisers and then slot in some backline, like just something that can take the hits. Oh, sorry, not something that can take the, but something that can dish out the damage. Like, it doesn't really matter that much what it is precisely. I would like crit, but I'm a little unsure whether or not that is something we can actually get. Yeah, no, we're getting jack shit. All right, no, why would you grief me? I guess this. How dare you? Okay. Put her in, maybe? What do I have? Dynamo, Golden Ox, Boombot. I guess I can just like put a better rapid fire unit in. This guy is kind of useless, right? Like, this has at least some synergy.
Jinx? Stands for Jinx.
Okay. Well then. Take them all down. Take them all down. Why would you grieve the #1 spot for crazy win streak? I mean, it's worth keeping in mind that I only that I started with 50 life. Like, I did effectively half my HP. So, oh wow.
Let's admire me for a bit.
Well, that's kind of nice. It's a pretty strong unit to just get for free.
Ram is on the job.
I don't think I want to unequip though. Like, I can remove this. We definitely don't want to lose. You know what? Fuck it. Like, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose a fight. I think losing a fight would be an absolute goddamn disaster. This guy is a 3-star. I'm actually kind of glad I did this. I'm glad I unequipped. Like, these are not good items for Draven, but like, I mean, they are items, so... What the... We're losing this. Oh my god. Oh, that is so bad. Oh, oh man. Okay. Well, that's not great. That hurts. I don't even know if this guy did more damage than the Twisted Fate would have done. Like, Twisted Fate is a nice unit. I like Twisted Fate a lot. Never using you. Okay. Alright, so we actually have like a really great caster setup. Like, we definitely, undeniably should put in some sort of caster as our main carry. Because these are perfect caster items for a lot of units. So we're not doing this. We need to focus on casting. Which makes me think, why don't we just play Dynamo? Like, it's fine. We have so much space for units. Just play Dynamo, right? Like, whatever. Did I lose? I lost again? Oh, I'm 70 life? In 2 fights? Oh god, we're fucking dead. No, I'm not doing Edge of Night. Selling items breaks them into components so I can reassemble my stuff. Oh no. I have just made my life so much more difficult. I can reassemble this into like a full attack damage build, right? Alright, I don't need to worry about being caster anymore. Okay, so that doesn't matter anymore. I can now just disassemble my items in such a way that I can build whatever I want. So I guess we're not doing this. Ah! Guys, I just need to decide on something. I'm so utterly lost. So very confused. It would be nice to get another rapid fire in. That would definitely be good. Alright. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Are we struggling? Maybe. Is that literally the entire game? Definitely, so. We're just gonna go to 8 and roll and pray we hit literally anything. I mean, this Draven is actually kind of kicking ass. Oh, Twisted Fate, do it! He didn't do it. He didn't do it. You might be good. I mean, I can still reassemble back into the other items, like it's fine. I'm at 50 now, so I might actually get to pick something. Oh, nope, there she goes. Alright. Okay, 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 okay. Mm-hmm. Do I need this? I'm just gonna buy it right now. Shogath goes in. This guy is probably not right. This I need this, I need this, I need this. I am out of you. I'm putting you in for 6 bruiser. Unequip this, put this on Shogath. Now I have too many units. Who's unnecessary right now? Syndicate stuff, right? What you? Get out. Do I need you for anything? Maybe. Like if I want to go for Misfortune. I'm not free-starring you. Okay, so you are unnecessary. Gragas leveled up. I'm not going for God of the Net right now. This guy is leveled up. That's really good. Guess I'm selling you. This 3-star. I feel like these are good items for Seri. I'm not doing this. Like if I go for Zeri. And then I just need one more Exotech in. There's an item. But Zeri and then a rapid fire unit, which makes sense to be Kog'Maw. Because then I also get Boombot. Now I need an Exotech. Or I guess I can get 2 rapid fires. I think I just go for the double rapid fire. I'm not free-starring you, dear Siri. So I think I'm just dropping Syndicate in favor of making a strong Siri. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is where it gets really complicated. Because I need to consider I can disassemble this. This is health and I think it's this. Alright, come on. Damn it. I don't have enough to get the Zeri. I don't have any... Oh no, I can't even disassemble stuff. Literally just putting items on stuff. Oh god. Okay, I need to hit Zeri now. I need to hit Zeri. I need to get this 2-starred. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. That's just gonna need to kind of pray this somehow is enough. I mean, my items aren't good. I mean, I wish I had more removers. I wish I could move my items around. I don't have any anti-heal. Oh, man. I put some lifesteal on Zeri because I felt like she was just kind of taking damage even though she's in the backline. Come on. Okay, okay. No way. Oh my god. Okay. No, I mean, we're still alive. There's anti-heal. I will just take this. I think. I feel like we need anti-heal. So I mean, it's something. I want to. It's just if I could rearrange these items. Oh, that would be so good. All right, come on, everybody, pray with me. Zeri, we've got one more roll. We've got one more roll. I mean, we've got another Cogmore, I guess. I mean, I still roll here, even though like it technically, you know, like probably is incorrect. But I do it because, you know, there's a chance we hit a Zeri and then one of the I units here and we can sell that. Yeah. Alright. I mean, this was interesting. I've never played with this augment before here, with the Cursed Crown. It's very fun. I liked it, but I don't think we did that well. 7? Yeah. No, I did not pivot that into anything that was worth doing. What's that? You just got a cannon there? How do I get a cannon? What the fuck? I feel like I just ran out of removers. Which is not me complaining at the game, right? Like, let me be clear here. When I say, like, I feel like I just ran out of removers, that's me saying I played poorly. It's not me saying this game is the problem. I'm still saying I am the problem. Just didn't know what to do with my backline. I feel like the front line wasn't that bad. Just the backline didn't do enough damage. Maybe we should have just kept the Draven with the items, you know, instead of like slotting them on the 1-star Zeri. I mean, that's probably the right answer. Oh, well. No, we're playing and we're losing. As I said earlier, we're not really learning. It's just mostly losing. But that's okay. Sometimes you play and you lose. Other times you play and you also lose. What do we get? The augment rounds have been moved earlier this game. Alright. So you can be even more confused by everything that's happening. I have to say that I do feel like this game is quite inaccessible. Maybe that's just me. Alright. But when I first started playing this, I felt like I understood nothing. And then I played it a little bit more. And then I still, like now, after having played it for quite a while, I still feel like I understand nothing. Like, I've gone from not understanding the mechanics of the game to understanding the mechanics of the game, but like, I still don't get it.
That's how Anima Squad gets it done.
And I always wonder how much of that just has to do with me not having like enough of a League background, you know? Like, if I was like really like comfortable with League, maybe this wouldn't be as much of an issue. I don't know. We got a 2-star in this. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. I think TFT as a whole is a really interesting game. Because they have taken this genre that is inherently very random, right? Like, one of the big reasons why auto battlers work so well, in my opinion, is because they are so random. Like, that is actually a good thing. I'm not trying to critique them for that. I think genuinely... Not joking, not being facetious, not being, you know, like not having some sort of hidden agenda. Genuinely, I think these games being so random is a really good thing because it makes it so that you as the player can blame the randomness for your mistakes. And so when you lose, you don't feel as responsible for what's happening to you. But when you win, you know, you got that win. Good job. So, don't want this gain a random 2-star 2 cost and 2 random 2-star 1 cost. 1 and 2 cost units in the shop have a chance to be 2 stars, gain 6 gold. That seems kind of fun. Bastion Crest, 2 trick. I feel like this is just a more fun version of that. Vanguard, Slayer stuff. When you 3-star Nitro champions, gain 15%, attack damage 20, ability on, grant 10 gold. But I don't have any Nitro. I'll do this. Starry Night. So that means we want to stay on a low level. We want to reroll something, right? Like that's the core takeaway here. Question is just like, what are we rerolling? I mean, there's a Shojin here. I want you like Twisted Fate or something like that. I mean, I'm kind of fine with just losing a little bit here. I don't think we have the setup to really win streak early on because our items are not good for that. Like, the ideal items for the early game are items that just kind of like give you a lot of immediate power. HP tends to be nice. And the items we have just don't help with that. Like, even if I equipped my items, I feel like I would lose anyways, so I don't really see much of a point. Yeah, I feel like this game is really difficult to access just because it like demands a lot Oh, this is a 2-star in the shop. This is also a 2-star in the shop. Like immediately, this one seems expensive. This one seems a lot better. I think I'm not buying this one, but I can put a hodge on this fella. And give him a hat. Shaco is interesting. We can 3-star Shaco. Because Shaco has this ability here, which makes it so that every time he kills something, he gains permanent attack damage. Which is a really cool ability. I like it a lot, right? It makes him a very interesting unit. So you can kind of like permanently scale. And getting a 2-star Shaco just kind of for free like this, I mean, that should really help with that. So yeah. And there's a tutorial for TFT on mobile, but on PC it doesn't have one. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not... It is weird that it doesn't have a tutorial. I guess let me just, like, say that. Like, I agree, that's a bit odd. Loot when they... Loot to drop when they kill. I don't think I want that. No, I'm not doing this. For each unique 1-cost champion on the board. But like, I don't know what my board would look like. But I mean, I have Shaco. I feel like I'm gonna... And I kind of want to like... I feel like this is better. I feel like this is better.
I know the way.
This Starry Night thing is nice. I like it. That's kind of cool. Sorry, what was I saying? Something that I struggle with in TFT is understanding why I lose fights. And I think a big part of that is the balance. Now, I'm not saying that I understand the balance. And I feel like that might be the problem in of itself. This could very well just be a skill diff, right? If I was just better at the game, maybe I would understand better why I'm losing. But for me personally, it's still a problem that I don't understand why I'm losing. I kind of want this one, but I want this item. Because I can get Infinity Edge on the Shaco, so you can like murder things even harder. Gives him a lot of critical strike. That's right here. So that would be good. That would be good. Street Demon. Get Echo. What for? Nothing? Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds like that wouldn't really do very much, to be completely honest. I think we're just chilling. I feel like we're actually pretty strong with just the 2-star Shaco with some nice items now. And just like this right here. This was a big pickup, getting the Alistar. So anyways. To me, that's like a big problem with the game, is that I feel like I don't understand why things are playing out in that way. So like, again, one of the reasons why this might be is just because I don't understand the game enough. And if that's the case, well, I guess that's just how it is, right? Like, whatever. But I don't think that's it in its entirety. Another reason why I think that is that this game just kind of like has a few too many game mechanics. So what I mean with that is that it's actually like, it's very transparent in what kind of like stats and so on you have access to. Like you can see all of the values a unit can have down here. And the thing is, this is so many different things that to me it's like a little incomprehensible just based on that alone. I think this guy is actually better because I get Slayer as well. Right, units have really complex abilities with very specific scaling, with very specific stats, with synergies that like manipulate the stats in these ways, and all of that just with items that have very specific interactions with those things. And all of that definitely creates a game that has a fairly high skill ceiling, but also makes it just a game where either you fully engage with it in its entirety, or you just can't really understand it. At least that's my impression. By the way, this right here, Spoils of War, this is just 25% chance to get a gold when we kill something, which is nice. I like having extra gold. How many kills do you have? 11, that's pretty good. I'm not complaining about that. All right. What are our chances? 15%. Mordok, the lead balance dev, said it was something he would change if he had more time. Oh wait, did he like... Is what I just described something that Mordok has already said? That's really interesting. So I guess my analysis isn't that far off, right? I feel like this is a game that is kind of handicapping itself by being bound so tightly to League of Legends core mechanics. Well, these suck. What am I doing with this? Twisted Fate? Twisted Fate, that's what I'm doing with that. Alright. We roll a little bit. Do I need this? Not really. There's Twisted Fate. Another Twisted Fate? Ugh, I rolled too far. I kind of want... I don't need one of these, right? I can reroll one of these. Okay. It's one of those things where it seems like it would make sense to, you know, have all of these different levers that you can use to manipulate the game. But sometimes I feel like a game can benefit from just being simpler in its core rules. And you can trim away a lot of the different things that just aren't really needed. I don't think I want a duplicator. Red buff, I can see that being okay. This seems okay too, but I'm currently leaning towards the red buff. Oh, that was the only one that wasn't. Okay. So I don't want these. It's another Shaco. Alright, just chilling. Just chilling. They're changing things to make it more simple. For instance, the Tome of Traits that they removed. I mean, I don't know what that is. Alright. So yeah, we just have Twisted Fate in the back now. Putting out some anti-heal, which is nice. And also, like, a good amount of extra damage. These are not right. I wonder if I should level, but I think staying on this level is probably right. Damn it! I always get so excited when I see them at 2-star, but it's just... It's just a regular unit. I just have some extra ones already. I just need a 2-star Shaco in the shop now. Come on, hook me up, game. And then we go to 6 and then we roll for 2 costs. Or do we just go to 6 anyways? Maybe that's better right now. I had this interesting moment while I was working on my Odo Battler. Which is kind of like, I found it to be a very revealing moment. Very revealing. Because it's a physical game, right? It's a physical board game. you play it in person with people in front of you. So that kind of like limits what you can really do with it inherently. What's our last item? A shackle? Oops, I guess it involves crits. Ooh. I guess something here with crits. But the synergies as they existed in the game were very, very simple. As in, all a synergy did... Didn't I say I was going to level? Yeah, I said I was going to level. That's okay. All a synergy did was make your units stronger. It just gave them like +1 strength. And synergies weren't unique. Units weren't unique. Like, none of the units have effects or anything like that, if that makes sense. And of course, that feels maybe a bit sparse. Because in games like this, you're used to units having effects. So one time I was testing with 2 people, both of which are very familiar with auto battlers and had played a lot of them. And they asked, well, why don't the units have synergies? Wouldn't that make sense? Ooh, that's a good hit. But now I kind of want to stay on this level. Nah, we're leveling. I think leveling just makes sense here. Why don't the units have effects? Like, for example, why don't the rabbits deal more damage against the bats? That's it. Right? Let's keep it simple. Rabbits. If a rabbit fights a bat, it has +1 damage. Okay. So what we did is we put together a little rock, paper, scissors thing. Just wrote down all of the different synergy types, all the different units, and made it so that, you know, like a rabbit beats a bat, and a bat beats a mouse, but a mouse beats a rabbit. And it's just +1 against that unit type. And it was really funny because, like, we looked at this paper and was like, this seems simple enough. And I'm sure listening to this right now, you also think, well, yeah, that does not seem particularly complicated. So we sat down, went into the first combat. I said, this is my unit, this is how strong it is. All 3 of us immediately reached for the chart, looked at it, looked at our units, looked at each other, and said, this does not work. Because it just immediately became obvious that it's asking for too much. It was too complicated. Even though it does not seem that complicated. This is not right. There's another shackle. Damn it. Give me my shackles and twisted fates. Because there are things that seem really simple on the surface. But as soon as you have players interact with it, it becomes much, much more complex. One of those insta 2-star units. I've got a Starry Knight. A 25% chance to get something in the shop that's a 2-star unit. But it needs to be tier 1 or tier 2. Alright. That's a good hit.
I hear the innocent cry out.
Ever this? I don't need this one anymore. mean, is 4 Slayers better? Alright, Shaco, go get him. He's 3-star now, so... Go get him. No, buddy! Why did he get targeted down anyways? Alright, we still have this guy in the back here. No, it's not enough. Man, I feel like we should be reasonably strong. But we aren't. I don't know why. Ooh, Prisoner's Dilemma. Gain 13 gold or split 25 gold with other splitters. So this is literally only good if you're the only person splitting, right? Like if literally one singular other person splits, you're screwed. I'm doing it. Fuck. No, I have no regrets.
Ram is on the job. You in good hands.
I think I need to roll a little bit.
Always on the run.
I hear the innocent cry out.
Oh, man.
I hear the innocent cry out.
Okay. Alright, Shaco. Good! There we go, buddy. That's what you're here for. Okay, well, we still lost. We still lost. But I was like slightly better, I guess. I want another ball. Because then I have a second Rage Blade here. It's nice that you have removers now. I do have removers. Problem is, I don't have any items I want to remove, and I'm dying. Yeah, Shaco teleports to the lowest health enemy, so I probably want to position him a bit differently. Two-star. Oh, it was a 2-star. Okay. Move these. Gonna do something like this. Wait, what are we doing? What are you, your Slayer Anima squad? Well, I have 4 Slayer. I mean, Shaco just gets fucking obliterated. My entire team just gets fucking obliterated. It's not working. Guys, it's, we're not doing great. Yeah, see, this is one of those scenarios where I'm not entirely sure why I'm not doing well. I feel like I have a lot of really good units. But I guess I don't. I guess my... Did I just skip a 2-star of these?
Topple their forces.
Right, maybe I don't have enough tank items. Or maybe the balance is just not there. You know, maybe it's just like this strategy is not viable right now. Because that's definitely a factor in TFT, I feel. At least based on the conversations I hear people have. Alright, good job, buddy. You did it. We didn't die. Proud of you. Alright, so we're hoping for some tank items, right? So we can put something else on this guy. I mean, like, yeah, armor would be good, I guess. There's a lot of physical damage. Because I remember when this patch, or like when this season first started. I don't need you anymore. Alright, I'm just gonna level here. Put another unit in for what it's worth. Alright, Street Demon. I'm just gonna use this as a tank item. Like, I don't care. I need this guy to take some hits. That's what I need. But when the season started, there was the strategy AMP comp that was very powerful. Right? And then people complained about it, I guess, or something. When I tried playing it again recently, it just did nothing. It just immediately fell apart. It was terrible. Right? Like, and it's interesting because you could really see the difference in that, or like I could see the difference in that particular case because I knew what it was like before it got nerfed. Then I know it got nerfed. Like, I know this happened. By the way, are the items better on this guy or on this guy? I feel like Twisted Fate is just a stronger unit, especially since I can give him the hat. No, I want the hat on Shaco, right? Well, Shaco needs the hat. I can move the items from Shaco to this. Ooh, that's probably the right solution, isn't it? Like, Shaco is just so hit or miss. Maybe it's better to just ignore Shaco. What do you guys think? Are we Shaco believers or not? Oh, I think it does not matter. I think we're dead. That's a shame. I think that was the right thing to do. I should have moved the items from Shaco and put the Shaco item set on Vayne and the Vayne item set on Twisted Fate. That was probably the call. Brutal. Brutal game. Yeah. I mean, I honestly, like, this is what surprises me. Like, I feel like in that last match, I had a lot of 3 stars. And I got them, like, reasonably quickly. But it just did not do anything. And I don't know why. I don't know why. And maybe that strategy just isn't good. Maybe the units I chose aren't good. Maybe the items I gave them aren't good. There are so many factors that to me it becomes incomprehensible. And that's a problem, kind of. Like, auto battlers are cool because they have this random factor, right? So like you can't blame the game if something isn't going your way. If I'm flipping a coin and the coin flip decides whether I win or lose, then I can blame the coin. But if there's just a box which might contain a coin flip, but I don't know, but then the box has a little display on it that just tells me whether or not I win or lose, I feel like that's not quite the same thing. That's a bit more frustrating. Like, yes, there might be a coin getting flipped inside of the box. Maybe that's why I'm winning or why I'm losing. But I can't really wrap my mind around it properly. That's something I think Hearthstone Battlegrounds does so much better. Because in Hearthstone Battlegrounds, the strength of your units is determined just by their stats. That's pretty much it. Like, there are some units that have effects in combat, but there's actually not that many of them. And their effects are really easy, like really straightforward. And so in Hearthstone Battlegrounds, when I'm playing, I know where my coin flips are. And I guess that's maybe like the problem I see with TFT. Like, maybe the coin flips aren't as obvious. Because this is a game that makes me more frustrated when I play it. Like, I've actually stopped playing. I've gone back to playing Hearthstone Battlegrounds again. That's why I wanted to record this today. Because I've noticed I'm not playing TFT anymore, so I'm just like, okay, I gotta make the TFT video now. Before I don't want to make it anymore, right? But yeah. I mean, again, like, I'm definitely not good at this game, and I'm not trying to claim I have some, like, balanced understanding of it.
Well, that was satisfying.
But in a way, I feel like the fact that I feel like I have absolutely no balanced understanding of it. As in, I literally just don't get it at all. Is more difficult there. Think Dota Auto Chess was better in that way for you? Do you think it was due to simpler effects or due to being more familiar with them? That's actually a really interesting question. I actually don't think Auto Chess was better in that way. Maybe early Auto Chess, right? Like when Auto Chess first came out. Maybe then. But I have played current Dota Auto Chess. Recently. Not recently. A couple months ago when I was still playing Dota, right? And that was incomprehensible too. I didn't get that either.
Well, that was satisfying.
Okay, cooking pot. I don't like preparation. Let's get rid of that immediately. After 10 seconds in combat, a support spire grants Anima Squad a shield, attack speed, or stuns all enemies. Gain 3 Anima Squad champions. This seems kind of fun. Yeah, let's get this. I don't know. We haven't played Anima Squad today, so... Here's what we get. Guiding Hex. Every 3 seconds, a random Anima Squad champion casts a Guiding Hex, dealing magic damage to 3 nearby targets, or this right here, Blade Orang deals physical damage. Let's grab this. See what we can get here. Kind of nothing. I guess anti-heal. Yeah, I'll probably just go crit, anti-heal. Don't need these. Don't need them. So Anima Squad gives us some mild stats. And then they have these weapons that fire. Which I think is pretty cool. We can get the Ubu Blasters. Which is a great name. Grab these two. Hey, maybe we can freestart that. I'm not sure why we would, but we could. Keep the possibility open, right? The what blasters? The Ubu Blasters. What else? I feel like feature creep is an inherent issue with auto chess type games just to keep them fresh for long-time players. Maybe. So I also recently played, and this is, by the way, a game I wanna make. I wanna record like this as well. I've also recently played some Bazaar. And the Bazaar has some pretty strong auto chess elements. And I actually felt the Bazaar, as far as its combat, as far as its like, why am I winning or losing this fight, was really comprehensible. And my guess there would be, again, that that's because the Bazaar just has less going on. There's just less core mechanics. I don't know. It's tricky. Do I put this in? Second 2-star? I mean, I guess, right? It feels silly to not do that. I kind of want to put the... I guess we're playing Anima Squad. I mean, with this start, it would be silly not to do it. I feel like we definitely gotta be playing Anima Squad here. Something like that. I like looking at media where it doesn't fully resonate with me and I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't. I think that's very interesting. I recently read Soloist in a Cage. Have you guys read Soloist in a Cage? It's a manga. I thought Soloist in a Cage was good. That was close. Like, I enjoyed it. Mostly. A weird thing about it, and I don't really know how to talk about this without, like, spoiling it, so spoiler warning, I guess, for Soloist in a Cage, if that's something that's, I don't know, you're concerned about getting spoiled for. Do we get the sword? If we can, right? That's probably it. That's probably the best one. We can get a Shojin. Haha, I want this! I lied! I wanted the sword! Ha ha ha! Get wrecked. Oh, no one of these. So we definitely just kind of like level here, right? Shojin. Who does the Shojin go on? Still this guy? I feel like it's still this guy, because like it's better to stack it with the Infinity Edge rather than getting it on a caster. But I'm not sure. What was interesting about Soloist is in the Cage is that it had a really cool, like kind of opening act, which I enjoyed. Like a nice introduction to the story. And then it went into kind of like its first act of the main story. Skipped the second act entirely and went straight to the ending. And it's weird. Every part of this was good. The opening was good. The first act was good. The third act, the ending, was good. I liked all of it. And I still don't like the entire story. And I think that mostly comes down to the fact that I was just missing a second act. It just like was missing that element of like actually like kind of going through the discovery and so on. Okay, wait, I can only really talk about this by spoiling it, so sorry. Spoilers for Soloist in a Cage. I will not spoil the actual ending or anything like that. Right? I just lose structural spoilers. But basically in Soloist in a Cage, there is this big prison city, and it's like just kind of a lawless land, basically. And nobody has ever escaped from the prison city, but then there's this group of like ex-soldiers that are, you know, the best at what they do, and they set up their escape, and their escape works. But as they escape, there's a neighboring kid that they've kind of like been passively taking care of. And that kid follows them, and she has a little brother. And as they flee, they drop the little brother. They don't want to, right? They try to save the brother, but the brother is a toddler, and they just leave it behind. They didn't have a choice, but it's just what happened. And so now, after they've escaped this prison, the sister, the other child that, you know, was kind of coming along with them, she makes it her mission to kind of like train and become strong so that she can go back into the prison to save and rescue her little brother. And by itself, cool, right? Like that's a cool, interesting premise. I'm down for it. All right, we put you in and we put you in. Gives us 5 anima squad. It's more physical damage. I think we are physical damage. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll figure it out. So that's the first act. The second act, that's, I guess, the intro. Then we skip forward 11 years and we come back into the prison city. And we see how there's like a new delivery of prisoners. and how one of them is a young woman. And of course, we know that that's her. She's now here to rescue her brother, or find her brother, or learn anything about him, figure out if he's still alive. So the first act plays out, and she goes in, and she rescues some other children. You know, she does the hero thing. This is really good. It makes a lot of money, I think. Yeah, let's get this.
Shine brightly.
It makes money. We like money. So she does kind of like some heroic things, so we know that she is like, you know, cool and everything. And we learn that she is strong. And then she goes and she has one hint where she can find her brother. And she goes to somebody who can help her. And then, you know, like, she does something to help that person. And then that person tells her the information where she can find her brother. So that's a great first act, right? Totally cool. Then we go forward in time. She goes to the location where, you know, we have like where the guy said like he might be here. Like this is the best bit of information we have. And she just immediately finds her brother, like instantly. Like just immediately. like the first person. Right? And like that's what I mean. I'm just like, wait. I feel like we skipped a significant portion of the search here. Like I know that the guy said that you can find him here. I get that. I get that we were informed that your brother is in this general area, but like I do still feel like we skipped a little bit ahead. You know, like we missed out on a couple of things here. Oh man. And then, you know, like she has found her brother now. And now it's about escaping. So they, you know, that's kind of like what the story then becomes about. And as I was reading it, I found it really difficult to like, why is this not resonating? Like, what feels weird? Like, why does this story feel so odd? Because I feel like I like all of the individual parts of it. But then I spend some time thinking about it and put it together. And it's because it's missing a second act. I think that's just kind of like cool. It makes me like Soloist in a Cage because it's interesting, right? I've talked so many times about how much I like what's the stupid one called? Oh, what's it called? Shaman King. There we go. I love Shaman King. And I love Shaman King precisely because it is just such incomprehensible garbage. And it is so funny. It is so cool, I guess, to just like see narratives that basically break the expectations that we have for things. So with Shaman King, what that means specifically is that in Shaman King, there's the big bad guy, the big evil guy, right? That everybody says we can never, how do we ever beat them? This guy is so powerful. And then numbers come into play, right? And people tell you, no, this bad guy, like I am really strong and I'm like 100,000 and he is 6 million. And so our main cast of characters goes and trains. And then they come back and they're like, all right, guys, we are really strong now. So what are our numbers at? And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, we're closing in on like 300,000, I guess. I mean, like, we got a lot stronger, but like, he's like 12 million now. This is just never gonna happen. And then my favorite thing in the world happens. Where they go to fight the big bad evil guy. And they just get fucking shit on. They just fucking lose. And it's so funny. Probably this in, right? I mean, I could play some like Bastion, like some Exotech setup, but I don't think I do. So Anima Squad is kind of shit, right? Is that correct? I don't know. Alright, we've got the support spire. What does it do? Gets the shield, attack speed, and stuns. Anima's top comp. Alright, never mind. Look at that. What do I know? So what's it look like then? What do I do? I mean, I guess I put in you and you, right? And if I can find her, you, but like we're not banking on that. And then I take out this guy. Is that it? You go 7 Anima with Jin. Sorry, I gotta figure out who Jin is. Oh, this guy. Ah, that's assuming we get her, right? That's assuming we get her. Oh, just be good, I guess. All right.
The city's future is riding on Anima Squad's shoulders.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta be good. I mean, it's nice that I have the Shojin already. That feels like a pretty good item to already have access to. Clockwork Accelerator. Teaming up? No. I kind of don't mind this, honestly. Like some Omnivamp, I don't have any. Let's grab this. Also don't mind the rerolls, because I'm still putting together my comp, you know? God of the Net, maybe? Nah, we're getting rid of you, right? Gatling bunny guns? I mean, obviously, right? And I guess you can have a guard breaker. That seems sensible enough. Not really liking the Giant Slayer too much. Oh, that sucks. Which of these do I not care about? Alright. You want the Shojin on Xayah. I mean, okay, I guess. Do I waste money on like a 3-star Yumi? No, right? That's actually nonsense.
I'm about to ruin your day.
Who do I put the guard break on?
I must not fall.
Alright, go get him, Xayah. Get him! Nice. Alright, let's see what items we get here. What are we looking for? I mean, we don't have too much choice here, I feel. Are we already done rolling? No, we are still looking for this 2-star, right? Right, so there's still crit over there. I guess we just use our last remover. As always, being just hyper efficient with them. Wait, why did I put the items on her? Guys are fucked up. I wanted to put them on her.
The city's future is riding on Anima Squad's shoulders.
Oh.
Field research. Hi, Echo.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Last Whisper. I mean, I guess I hold this, right? I do need Last Whisper. I don't have any way to pierce through magic. So I get rid of the guard breaker. Keep Infinity Edge, Shojin? Is that right? That seems reasonable. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Something like that. Alright. Alright, Last Whisper. I don't think I'm rolling here right now. I mean, to be honest, maybe I should level up. I definitely need to level this guy up though. I need a 2-star on this. I need to get this guy's items on him. Because I make here a small mistake. I make here a small tiny mistake. Okay. Want me to backseat or stays on? I mean, there's a difference between backseating and like helping out, I feel.
That's how Anima Squad gets it done.
Like if you wanna basically like, I'm fine if I'm asking questions or if I'm unsure what to do if you weigh in, right? What you shouldn't do is like police every single action I take. If that difference feels comprehensible. Okay. What do we add on 9? A Bastion? Renekton, probably? We don't really need anything in specific, so I feel like we just add... Oh, that's, I mean, that's great. Okay, so now we can unequip our items here. Let's check this really quick. I can just go Gargoyle Stone Plate. I think I just get another sword. Here we go. That's the items. That's the items. We've got everything sorted out. Our units are nice and strong. 2-starred. Well, what happened? Why is this shit so strong now? Did this get buffed recently or something? I very much remember playing this exact comp not too long ago. And just getting shot on. No, it got nerfed. What? Okay, I'm just bad. I mean, I don't even know. I know nothing. Okay. That guy has a free star. It's tearing apart my units right now. This guy has 2 free stars. Holy shit. Mm-hmm. I have great augments. Good job, me. I know, I did a great job today, didn't I? I'm very proud of myself for that. I mean, we do just level though, right? Like, I feel like that's always the correct choice here. Wow, you have a lot of free stars. 6 free stars, that's crazy. Not enough though.
Knowledge is power. Try reading a book.
Whereas the thing I'd commend you on the most is recognizing you need some healing and using your gold. Once you hit 8 to stabilize. That's the roll down, right? Tailored items. Or items tailored to the unit that you pick up. That's kind of interesting. I think I need more frontline, right? Like, I feel like my backline is kind of sick. Maybe I should have taken this, actually. Nah, it's fine. Who is a stronger tank? Her or him? I mean, he's got Vanguard. I feel like it's this guy, right? But if we put Renekton in? I just don't have any removers. I don't have any removers, so I'm just gonna put 2 things on her. Eloy, you can do it! You can do it! Oh man, there's so much going on. I have no read of it whatsoever. Leona scales from magic resistance? What the fuck? This is you see, like, this is the kind of stuff where this game loses me. That's just incomprehensible. Why the fuck would anything scale from magic resistance? What does that even mean? Anyways, so what we're looking for is we're gonna just like lose another round probably. That's fine, we have enough HP. We go to 9, we 2-star this, 2-star Renekton on find, like literally anything to put on the bench. You know, I think that's like another part of TFT that I find very difficult to comprehend, is that the abilities tend to be like deceptively complex. Where it's not just that, you know, like, okay, we stun the unit here and deal a little bit of damage. But no, like, what does Leona's ability actually do? Here, let's... Oh, well, that's convenient. Leona's ability, gain durability for 4 seconds, deal magic damage to the largest clump of enemies within 2 hexes and stun the enemy center. Enemies damaged by this ability take 25 bonus magic damage from allies attacks for 4 seconds. Like, that's just, like, there's just a lot going on there, you know? Does it need to have that much? So this is obviously a good hit. We just roll down, right? Like, there's no fucking around here. We're not going to 10. There's no shenanigans. Just fucking go. Just go, hit an expensive unit, be happy. Oh, that's kind of convenient. Okay, let's check this really quick. Kind of useless, I guess. Alright. You're out, you're out. You're out, probably. Okay, that's good.
Call me cute again.
Support for the cause.
There's an Urgot.
Our deeds shape the future.
Well, we didn't hit. I mean, I guess it is how it is. Oh, man. Yeah. That would have been good, wouldn't it? I mean, I just don't even have enough money now. Yeah, but I'm not hitting anyway. Do I sell this? I guess I sell this. Alright. Would have been nice. Would have been good. Small improvement on positioning. What's that? I'm just positioning more or less at random, to be completely honest. Nice. I mean, maybe we have a chance now at finding our unit. There's an Urgot. I mean, yeah, we go try to hit the Urgot, right? Good. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay, so that's a hit at least. I think I even just give him the Ruans. I don't have another unit for Runans. I don't have another unit for it. Something like that. Okay. Jump on Jin. Bring in the 2-star Urgot. He's got a little item, so. Oh wow, this is actually working really nicely. We got him. Wait, that was a ghost. Win is a win. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about it. Alright, we don't spend our money now, right? Take advantage of double gargoyle? I have no idea what you mean with double gargoyle. Oh, you mean this gargoyle stone plate? Ah, I get what you. Yeah, I get what you mean. So by positioning them like that, these guys get attacked from more units, so they get more armor from the gargoyle stone plate. I see. Okay, I see. Well, that's good. That's good thinking. So we just beat this guy's ghost, but we're not winning against the real version, it seems. Wait, no, I died! Oh, man. See, this is where I like, I'm like, I feel like our board was strong, right? And it just wasn't really all that close. Best comp in the game, Exo Rhaegar? Or, okay, Executioner Rhaegar. Yeah, no, this is definitely where I think this game is just like very difficult to properly keep track of, you know, of like how things are going, who's winning, who's doing what. Oh well, third I guess is fine. All right, one more game. That's all. One more. Why is there a red button here? Oh. Oh, well, now I'm a little worried. I clicked the button and like something lit up, but I don't know what it does. It's a build I got discovered a few days ago. It's getting nerfed tomorrow. Oh, see, this is another problem I have with TFT. This may seem like a weird, unintuitive thing, right? But TFT gets a lot of balance updates. Like, it gets balance updates all the time. And you might say, well, that's good, right? That means it's balanced. Kind of, yeah. But it means that to me, a very casual player, I have no idea what's good. Because I don't know every single time something gets patched. The game doesn't tell me, right? Like, this information isn't being communicated to me. So, you know, like, I might discover something is good, might be happy playing it, might learn to play it, and then it gets nerfed immediately, right? So I try to learn something else, and it's patch notes every 2 weeks. Yeah, that's a lot. Like, Hearthstone Battlegrounds does a patch every, like, 2 months. And, like, sometimes, if something is super broken, they, like, fix it. But they actually usually don't fix it by nerfing the units. Instead, they do it by just banning them. They just remove them from the pool, which I think is kind of funny. Now, that's something TFT can't really do, right? It can't just remove a unit. The game is way too small for that. But that is kind of interesting. And so, like, in Hearthstone Battlegrounds, I always feel like I have time to learn the meta and learn what things are good. And yeah, that means sometimes I'm stuck playing something that is not super balanced for, like, you know, 3-4 weeks at a time. But the advantage of that is that, okay, sure, like, this strategy is broken, but also I know that, right? Like, I am aware of this fact. So that kind of changes how you handle things. Like, with the most recent release, there's these anomalies, and there's what's it called? There's this tier 7 anomaly, which is just got super broken shit in it. And everybody's just like, it took people like a week to figure out what's broken, and they just haven't fixed it. That's it. They were just like, well, it's broken. Have fun. And I get that that leads to a less balanced game, but it makes it more stable. And that means that I, as a casual player, have an easier time actually comprehending it. A patch every 2 weeks is super frequent in my eyes. Like, that is so often. Oh, Bard with Beard, you know this. We tried playing Shaco earlier. We got a really early 3-star Shaco. We had a bunch of our 3-star stuff, and we just got fucking wrecked. Is Shaco, like, not good? Like, I don't know. Shaco's hard to... Okay, alright, I tried. got a lesser champion duplicator. Alright, what's the broken thing? It's getting nerfed? Let's do the broken thing. Come on, come on. I am at such low MMR. The players here have no idea, right? Like, they don't know. I don't know. So just tell me the comp. It's Rhaegar? Executioners. Oh. Oh, I was too slow. Okay. I have a screenshot. The fuck do I do with this? I don't think I'm using any of these. This seems good. Raining Gold seems good too. I think the cybernetic implants, right? Like a 20% attack damage for executioners seems really good. No, I was too slow. All right. Okay. Let me load up the team builder. So, we've got this guy. No, that's right. We've got Rhaegar. We've got this nerd. We've got Nico. Urgot. Well, that's optimistic, but we'll see. Vex. Echo. Alistar. So that's 8, right? And like, we're playing on 7 mostly, and 3-starring Rengar, I assume. I'm guessing that that's what we're doing. And these items are not super helpful. But they do actually build in good stuff, so I don't really want to waste them. I mean, I can put a Giant's Belt down for now. Gotta keep the pairs. Alright, we're just gonna hard force the broken comp, okay? That's gonna be the last game. Is it gonna work? Who knows? Who knows? Does it need to work? Nah. Oh no. We're getting gunned down. We got gunned down. Alright, so these two right here. That's our partners in crime. I guess, but then I'm selling these two. Because I do want to hit economy. That feels pretty important. Okay. We're just hanging out. I mean, having a champion duplicator is nice for this too, right? That should help. Oh wow, somebody's is a boom bot enjoyer. This guy fucking loves boom bots. Boom bots are my favorite thing in the world. Go get him. Look at that, Dr. Mundo. So he got his medical license. Stabbing people. He's a surgeon. So, we've been strategically losing already, so good job us. We can start picking up items that make sense. Like, for example, armor. Very good. Yeah, I guess I'll get this guy. Do I level here or save my money? I feel like it's not that useful to level here. I just don't have a unit to actually put into play. If we had something we can slam in, I think leveling makes sense, but seeing as we don't. This guy almost has a 3-star Alistair. It's kind of intense, buddy. Leave some for the rest of us, please. I actually really need 2 more. Is a chance for 3 gold? I don't think so. If I level here, I'm not hitting 20 gold next round, right? And if I had leveled, I would not have won this. But like, even if I win... I just take the 6. Don't care about stacking golden ox. Oh yeah, I don't care about that. Don't think that's exceptionally important. Wait, what happened? Did nobody split? Did somebody get the whole pot? I didn't notice. That would be pretty cool. That's impressive. Let's go. Now, I'm still so excited that a publisher is like genuinely interested in my board game. I mean, like, I knew it was good, right? Like, it's not like I didn't think it was good. But it still just kind of is a cool feeling to have that affirmed. Now I just need to hope they like it, I guess. I mean, assuming this actually moves forward. Always feel like I have to include that caveat because you never know. Maybe they just fucking stop messaging me. I mean, I haven't heard back from them today, although I wouldn't think too much about that. All right, go get him, team. Okay. So I have the Bloodthirster. I need both tiers. I don't need that many vests. I can use one, I think. I do think one makes sense, but I think I re-roll the other. Alright, that's not ideal. Put this down for now, like it's kind of a strong unit, I guess. Wow. Wait, why the fuck do you have so many gloves? You're just Pandora's iteming into, like, infinity thieves gloves. I mean, it's not good, but I respect it. Is it a good strategy? No. Is it fucking cool? Hell yeah. You go, buddy. That's sick. Alright. Let's see what we get. Trade tracker. I'm not doing that. That's too complicated for me. Edge of Night seems good. Or big grab bag? Is Edge of Night better than Hodge? I feel like this might be better than Hodge, no? Because like that's nice. I mean, I need a lot to actually get a Hodge. I think I'm just gonna grab this. This seems better right now. Alright. Go get him, Shaco. Nice. Okay, so we've got Rhaegar items. Alright, we did manage to find another one of these, thank God. Can you imagine how depressing it would have been to just like get heart stuck on like a 1-star Alistair? I mean, we still need one more, but I feel okay about those chances at the very least. So for what we are doing, we want to re-roll on 7 because that's where we have the best shot at finding free cost units. And that's what we're hunting for. I mean, why is Shaco doing so much better now than he was earlier? Like, that's actually a little depressing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, he's just doing so much better. It's alright, buddy. Try your best. Try your best. We need swords. I would be happy about a sword. Go away. No! We're gonna need attack speed at some point. Presumably, I don't know, we'll see. And what are you? You're marksman? I guess you go in. Okay. Farming golden ox a little bit here and there. For that tiny bit of extra value. You never know. Okay. Well, this guy seems really strong. Why are these units so huge? Got 1,000,000 bruises already or something? Cybernetic implants too. Whenever bruiser dies, it permanently gains 40 health. These guys are huge! Oh no! The world's biggest lands. Alright. Let's just get some good items now, put our units, find our units. Go nuts. I mean, it's funny, we have absolutely no parts of our comp yet. We haven't found a single goddamn unit. That's not true. We found these two, I guess. It is literally something. Alright. You got us. Level roll. Guys, we haven't found any units. It's okay, we will get there. We will get there, I believe. Just have to have a little bit of faith. When I say a little bit, I mean quite a lot. Also, why do I have so much blue juice? Oh my god, I have so much blue juice. 13 round ag. And what do you take me for? A coward? Alright, we got a Rhaegar. Got a Varus. Well, I mean, I feel like I should play this. Like, what? Am I just pivoting? Guys, I feel like I gotta build around this now. Oh man, but I wanted to hard force something. This guy already has a bunch. Man, the one time I want to just display bad behavior. No, I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna hard force it. You can't stop me. This could actually be okay. It's a lot of stats for the Rhaegar, right? Gain a radiant item. I think I'm just good at taking this.
Try me.
Time to start some trouble.
Oh my god, I've got all the gold. Like, alright, forget about this. This is stupid. Alright, never mind. This is just... Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, I mean, come on. Like, am I not gonna play this? Are you seriously gonna tell me that I should not play this? Like, this is nonsense. This is just... obviously what we're going to do. Alright, forget about this. Alright, now I need to use my gold for this though. So what do I want to fit? I want to replace this guy with
I love a challenge.
with Mordekaiser.
Topple their forces.
I noticed a small mistake in my positioning. Just like a little bit of one, like don't worry too much about it. I mean, we're just like farming money now. Look at that. Infinity cash. Alright. Shojin, right? I want a sword. Flurry was amazing. Is this not the right call? Is what I'm doing right now not what I'm actually supposed to be doing? Like, I feel like I am doing the thing that I should be doing. Which is just like, I found a comp. And instead of hard forcing some stupid shit, I'm just like, okay, alright, I guess I'm playing the thing that I found, you know? I don't know about the positioning though. That seems terrible. Do I just use my lesser champion duplicator for a 2-star Alistar? I think I do. Cause like, do I care about anything else? Like, I have, I guess, Mordekaiser. Is 2-star Mordekaiser the best thing I can get otherwise? It's kind of sad. That's a little depressing, but like, I guess it is how it is. Alright, we chill. This is a 4 cost now. I feel like I should not be cornering my guy like this. But we'll see. Maybe it's fine that he takes a moment to get himself involved, you know? No, wow. Ooh, that was terrible. That was an absolute disaster is what that was. Can go a little bit like that, I guess. Oh, we got another one of these. That's very good. Okay, well that's incredible. I need another unit in. Techie, Golden Ox. Just this guy, I guess. Just put some gloves. Feel like I don't really get use out of all of this crit. Alright, we got a sword. That's kind of fun. Wait, what's the best unit for us? I mean, it's not Aurora, right? AMP, maybe? It's probably just a Vanguard. It's probably just a Vanguard. I feel like another bit of frontline might be good. How did you make it in there? You're not on my board. You are on my board. Okay, well that's a little confusing. This is probably it. I mean, this guy is super strong. So we're just kind of cruising on the back of that alone. Wait, this dude also has a 2-star 5 cost, but mine is better.
Knowledge is power. Try reading a book.
Mine is better. I'm just gonna use this now. Saves me some money. Do I have Bastion in? No, I don't have Bastion in, right? Okay. I just want Annie. Wow. This dude is just cleaning house in the back line, like all the way back there.
Knowledge is power.
We've got an Infinity Edge, which is good for you. Slayer. Why not, right? Is there anything else? Just a second Infinity Edge? No, this. Right, this is the unit. Okay. I will put this in. I will sell you. We give these two here. Probably give this to you. Is there any way to fit this? Not really, right? It's gonna trap this guy too much. I can move this guy somewhere else. Wait, no, that worked. Never mind, never mind. That was perfect, actually. Money, money, money. So much money. Cool Nox is silly. Just making infinity cash. Alright, we get our egg. Egg. We've got a tactician's shield. It's like the last thing I want. Now you've made my life even more complicated. Now you want me to figure out how to fit an additional unit. Oh man, why do you do this to me? I can only have one of these per unit. Why? And why didn't you tell me earlier? How annoying. Alright, I will just do this. I need a unit on the bench. No, I don't need a unit on the bench. Okay. I mean, we just level, right? Like, I feel like that's just the obvious solution right now. I mean, I feel like I might want some sort of backline level 5 unit just so I'm not restricting my positioning as much with the Viego. Okay, so we have 10 slots. We don't actually have you. And I'm not particularly attached to you. I've got free bruiser. What's here? big item. Blue buff? Is blue buff any good on this guy? No. Oh, you, by the way, you get the Quicksilver, right? Just give this guy a spark, I guess? What are we looking for? I have 3 bruisers like this. I mean, I can just like go Divinicore maybe. Is that okay? Bayfar? Who the fuck is Bayfar? Vagar? I don't know who Vagar is. Okay. We're leveling.
I must not fall.
Just rolling for whatever we can get. We have this 2-star already. We have this 2-star.
This is field research.
Our deeds shape the future.
I should have bought that.
Deeds shape the future. I will tear the world apart.
Okay. Well, that's annoying. Well, Vagar is a techie as well. We could go to 4 techie, maybe? Alright, good. Alright, we have this. So that makes me think we want a Bastion. Or I just like fucking go like that. 4 Bruiser, 2 Divinicore. That might be it. That seems reasonable, I guess. Nice. Hey, we didn't hard force anything like we wanted to. But at the end of the day, this is our best performance yet. I'm thinking I want actually the Rage Blade, right? For this guy. I mean, I could go for maybe this crit. But it's okay.
Our deeds shape the future.
God of the Net.
Shape the future.
Like that? Oh man, I'm so cornered though. I mean, weirdly, my cornering is actually not that bad. No way. No way. This is the garbage we were trying to build. This is what our plan was. Come on, we can beat it. Oh my god, wouldn't that be cathartic? Holy shit. Okay, that was just a ghost. I don't think ghosts count the same. Alright, we go to 10 now, right? I guess we're just going to 10. We're cruising. Cruising all the way. Your cornering works because all of your units do AoE damage. So you're literally grouping the enemies for the AoE. You see, that's just smart thinking. That's just being good at the video game. Which is why I deliberately chose to do this. Okay. No, the stun doesn't hit us. Because we have... oh, we had something that prevented the stun, I guess. Come on, come on. We win, we win, we win. Let's go. Is this the... Yeah, this is the same. This is the exact shit we were trying to build. Right? This is the exact garbage that we were planning on. Correct. I saw my line. I saw my opportunity. And I 100% skillfully managed to get a 2-star Viego. Is that his name? Forgot his name. But anyway, you know who. Yeah, Viego. I managed to get a 2-star Viego on 8. Because I'm just very good at the video game. Hodge, right? Hodge this guy? So I feel like we can get this in, and then... Like, if we put Urgot in, and Shogav, and we replace this nerd, wouldn't that be good? Veigar. Okabuku. I mean, isn't any cyber boss fine? Isn't the tier 1 cyber boss actually better because it's Bastion? I think this one is better. It's just less likely to get, but... No, I lose! No! Aww. I really thought we were gonna do fine. What the fuck? Why did we lose now? Was unexpected. I was sure you got that. Like you don't even you play this game way more than me. You're way better at it than me. And you're also confused as to why we lost. How did my team lose against that? I don't get it. I don't get this game. I feel like my team kicks ass. Alright. I mean, it's not a bad loss, I feel like. You know, game was over immediately afterwards. But I'm a little annoyed by that one because I felt like I had a cool team. Oh man, I thought this was it. This was it. This was when we finally win. But I mean, I said it earlier, right? We've already talked about this. We may not have won any games, but at least we also didn't learn anything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.